welcome back. Or if you're just joining, my name is Maya, and welcome to my channel, Cranleyplace, where I'm focused on Hermès scarf style, knot tutorials, and more. In this video, I'll discuss a 140 centimeter cashmere GM scarf from Hermès's Fall-Winter 2023 collection, the Jaguar Et Le Colibri by Monet Lugo. This shawl is another latecomer, at least to their global websites, that popped up just this month. I'll first give some background about the artist, explore some of the design influences, and then look at one of the available colorways for styling possibilities. Let's get started. Monet Lugo, also known as Montserrat Gonzalez-Lugo, was born in Mexico City and started her career as a custom designer for television. She later ended up in Europe to pursue fashion design, first attending Central St. Martin's University of the Arts in London, followed by a degree from l'École de la Chambre syndicale de la couture parisienne in Paris. In her final year of school, she won the Technical Expertise Award at the prestigious Trophée Saint-Roch fashion show held in the Louvre Museum in Paris. She then enjoyed a 2-year tenure at Hermès, where Montserrat assisted in the preparation of the women's wear collection designed by Jean-Paul Gaultier and worked directly under his tutelage. She later moved to California to continue her work in fashion with streetwear label Guess and other brands sold in major department stores. Now, as far as Hermès scarves, you may recognize her name from a design called L'Arbre du Vent, which was part of the Fall-Winter 2015 collection. That design was a tribute to an indigenous people of Mexico's Western Sierra Madre and their polytheistic religion, worshiping the divinity inherent in every aspect of the natural world. The official backstory on this design is about a jaguar and a hummingbird, and I'm sure we could go in all kinds of directions about unlikely friendships in folklore or literature, but instead, I'd like to delve into the intricate patterns that we see in the scarf. This artist, as I mentioned, was born in Mexico City, and if we look closely at these motifs, I think it's a vibrant fusion of cultural identity from a few different indigenous populations in the region. Now, traditional Mexican textile patterns are quite rich and diverse, reflecting the country's vibrant history, indigenous cultures, and artistic traditions. These patterns are often characterized by bold colors, intricate designs, and symbolic meanings. Each region and indigenous community in Mexico has its own style, techniques, and cultural significance reflected in their textile art. So I won't cover all of them, but here are a few possible influences I see in the scarf. First, the Zapotec people of Oaxaca are known for their intricate textile designs. Zapotec textiles often feature geometric patterns and symbols inspired by nature, such as animals, plants, and mountains. The use of the backstrap loom is common in Zapotec weaving, allowing for highly precise and detailed patterns. Next, Tenango embroidery comes from the Otomo people in the Hidalgo region. These designs are characterized by brightly colored thread embroidered onto a neutral background. Motifs often include animals, flowers, and elements from nature, and the embroidery is done with a fine, detailed stitch. Then we have the huipil. That is a traditional blouse worn by indigenous women in various regions of Mexico. These blouses are often richly embroidered, again with intricate patterns that carry cultural and symbolic significance. Now, the huipil patterns do vary from region to region, but the motifs represent elements like nature, mythology, and community identity. As we know, her last design was a tribute to the Huichol people of Mexico's Western Sierra Madre. I don't know about you, but I think for this one, she's also infused motifs from the various indigenous styles of Mexico. What do you think? The jaguar is central to this design, and I've already spent some time on these majestic hunters in another video. If you missed that one, I'll put a link in the corner here. So today, as far as animal influences, I'd like to share with you a few fun facts about the other star of this design, the hummingbird. Hummingbirds are, in fact, the smallest birds in the world. The smallest species, the bee hummingbird, is about 2 to 2.4 inches long, with females being slightly larger than males. Hummingbirds, no surprise, have incredibly fast wing beats. They can beat their wings up to 80 times per second, allowing them to hover in midair and even fly backwards. They also have an extremely high metabolism to support their energy-intensive activities. Their heart rate, get this, can reach up to 1,260 beats per minute, and they need to consume about half their body weight in sugar daily. The vibrant colors of hummingbird feathers are not due to pigments, but are the result of iridescence. They have microscopic platelets in their feathers that refract light, creating the brilliant hues that we see. Now, despite their small size, some hummingbird species undertake remarkable migrations. One example is the ruby-throated hummingbird that can travel up to 3,000 miles from Central America to eastern North America during their annual migration. Hummingbirds also have an impressive memory that aids them in remembering the locations of individual flowers, including the timing of when the flowers are refilled with nectar. This helps them optimize their foraging routes. Hummingbirds also have long, specialized tongues that allow them to extract the nectar from flowers. The tips of their tongues, split in two, forming a shape that resembles a W when extended, helping them lap up nectar more efficiently. Hummingbirds are also known for their territorial behavior. They fiercely defend their feeding territories and may engage in aerial battles with other hummingbirds to protect their food sources. Now, this was a surprise to me. Hummingbirds have a limited sense of smell and rely primarily on their excellent vision to locate flowers. Their vision is adapted to detect the colors within the ultraviolet spectrum, which is invisible to humans. Then finally, at night, hummingbirds enter a state of torpor, which is similar to hibernation. During this time, their metabolic rate drops significantly, allowing them to conserve energy. This adaptation helps them survive when food is scarce. I've seen this so far in at least 4 different colorways. For color pairing possibilities, I'll use the Naturel, Orange, and Multicolor colorway, which is my favorite so far of the ones that I've seen. Let's take a look at the colors. Oranges, reds, pinks, purples, blues, greens, yellows, browns, black, and white. So starting with the colorway name, Natural, Orange, and Multicolor. Natural is the neutral gimme that will go with anything. Then the complementary color opposite of orange is blue, and we see various blues in the scarf. Adjacent to orange are yellow and red, which we also see in this colorway. Pink lies between red and purple, so its complementary color opposite is green, which again we see in the scarf. And as for blue, its complementary color opposite is orange, again, one of the colors in the title. Blue's neighbors include purples and greens, also in the scarf. Then yellow, that color's opposite is purple, while neighbors include green and orange. Then, of course, we have the other neutrals like the brown, black, and white that are usual gimmies in many Hermès scarf designs. So effectively, with the multicolor bucket, we've colored the whole color wheel, meaning that it will pair well with just about anything you'd care to try. So there you have it, some background on this scarf from the Fall-Winter 2023 collection by Hermès, and my thoughts on color pairing possibilities. Please like and share the video if you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think in the comments. In future episodes, I'll share other scarf reviews, tutorials, and more, so be sure to hit that subscribe button to be notified of new videos. Thanks again for joining me today. Until next time!